Hi there YouTube, Mick Lovetter here. We are going to be flying around Victoria today. We're right on the Murray River at the moment, just on the Victorian side of the border, and we'll be flying down to Hamilton over a period of, well, it's almost going to be 3 hours. The first thing we need to worry about, however, is the fact that there's no fuel available here at Cohuna, and we flew a little bit longer to get here than we planned. So, we actually have less fuel than expected. What we do have is about 20 gallon of fuel in the tanks. And I was doing a calculation on the fuel that we need to get to the next position, which is Echuca. We need 19.9 gallon of fuel to have all of our alternatives. Now looking at the weather upstairs there, looks pretty good. Yeah, no clouds, so at least the diversion, we can probably forfeit that. We did leave the diversion in, and a holding of half an hour, plus the 45-minute standard reserve, so even if we lose that half an hour, we should be okay. I did also put in a full taxi and takeoff fuel. So if we're quick about this, we'll be able to get out of Cohuna over to Echuca, get ourselves fueled up, and be on the way. Hello Lachlan, how you doing? And Nick, and QF. Alright, let's open up the door and jump on in. Very nice. Pups coming out. That's in the center. And walk around. Okay, the flaps are looking happy. Ailerons are good. Tide ends are off. Chocks are out. Fuel drain's looking happy. We'll check the actual levels in a second. 8 quarts of oil. Nose landing gear looks okay. Up the front's okay. Side fuel drain, happy. Chuck that back in the tank. Chocks are away. Tide out is off. Stall warning system is loose and happy. Pitot is uncovered. Hello to Kane and JB. Flaps are good. Back tie down is off. Looking back here. Everything's in the boot and we're good to get in. Flaps coming up. Alright, it's a bit cool out here, so I'll close the door now. Trim is neutral. And grab the checks. Okay, weight and balance is checked. I'll go through the fueling that we had on the record. So with Imperial units, we've got 8 gallon of fuel in the left tank and 12.6 in the right tank, which gives us 8, 9, 10, 20 gallon, 20.6 gallons. Ah, not as bad as we thought. Stick that in the thing. 20.6 gallons. We need 19.9. We're good. Yes, Patrick, he has, well, his family has dragged him off to what could actually be an illegal vacation. Okay, weight and balance is checked. The cabin door is closed. Control wheel lock is removed. Controls. Controls free and correct. Just going to check my brothers as well. Cool. Okay, ignition and master avionics are both off. Master switch, we'll check the fuel quantity gauges. They're coming up okay. We want the right tank. Master switch off. Now the flight today to Echuca is really short. It's only about 20 minutes. Cool. So the quantity's good. Fuel selector is on the fullest tank. Flaps are retracted. Elevator trim is set. Beacon in. Wheel brakes are on. Master switch, pump test, primer and mixture. Cool. Alright, so the mixture is fully rich. We'll prime it now since we don't need the batteries on. That's set. Cool, master switch coming in. Mix is rich. Pump is on. Pump is off. Cane's coming into Echuca. Good stuff. We'll see you there. Now before we blast the engines and start wasting energy, we're going to pop in the AWIS, since I don't want to be burning fuel while we do that. We are a little bit marginal on fuel. Probably not that marginal, but you know, might as well conserve it while we can. That's right, we don't have an AWIS down here. Let's grab the Echuca stuff. Echuca doesn't have one either. Intriguing. Alright, so we know that the wind is coming from the windsock direction. We're using runway 15. I'll just double check from here. The wind 040. Alright, runway 33. Left hand and across. Elevation 260. Right about there. Let's start her up. Clear prop. That's 9 PM and we'll lean that up, make sure we don't foul these things. Close that because it's rather cool. Cohuna. to Echuca Direct. Done. Only 33 miles. So yeah, 7 minutes after takeoff will be 10 minutes out. Checking out. Compass setting 324, 323. After departure, heading will be 098. Cool, let's roll. After start checks. Okay, oil pressure. Showing that in the green. And this is positive. Navigation lights are on. Altimeter is set. Heading is set. Radio master is in. Radios are on. And next one is ground check. Cool. Oil temperature is not quite in the green, but we'll start the taxi. Cohuna traffic. Hotel Tango Mike is a Piper Cherokee. We'll be taxiing to runway 33 via main taxiway, then backtrack, holding short of the runway for some run-ups. Traffic Cohuna. No, I normally don't, because I like having them loud. Loud aeroplane is a happy aeroplane. It's a good switch for turning the sound down there. Bundy to Brizzy, maybe, we'll see. Good old Bundy bag. I've done Bundaberg in a Q400 before. We've got a Brisbane event tomorrow, I think it is. Melbourne to Brisbane, but still. Mixed to fully rich. Some lights on. Let's give it 1800 RPM. Good. Cut on there. $600, good. $1,000 RPM, and before takeoff checks. Okay, seatbelts. Doors are closed. Flight controls free and correct. 10 them before. Carb heat is off. Elevator trim set, mixture fully rich. Electric boost pump goes in. Engine gauges, showing everything in the green. And the flaps are up for takeoff. Cohuna traffic. Hotel Tango Mike entering to backtrack runway 33. Yeah, big cold front coming in tonight. Those Adelaideans have probably seen it already. and there's a expected fog, cloud down to about 1,600 feet. There's a 30% probability of fog obscuring down to 500 meter visibility and 100 feet. So yeah, hopefully we'll beat that in, but I think the forecasted time of arrival at Hamilton was something around 10 PM, so we'll need to shake a leg. I reckon it'll take us 3 hours to get there, and the forecast has the fog hitting at about 1 hour after we get in. But yeah, my plan is to pick between the clouds at 1,500 on the way in. I wouldn't... Ararat, yeah, Ararat's not a bad place because we fly on the way, so we've got a bunch of diversionary places along the way. Ararat's a pretty good one. If we get to Hamilton and we can't land, my suggestion is to just continue trucking on down to the shoreline, because at least you know the MSA, minimum safety altitude, is nice and low there. Anyway, mixture is fully rich. Let's give us some lights. Cohuna traffic, Hotel Tango Mike departing runway 33. And that'll be a left-hand downwind departure. Let's get out of here. Grant Miller, thanks for that. Yeah. My cruising altitude for this leg is 3,500. We're going to get as high as 6,500 possibly, and then we're going to have to go down underneath that cloud that we're talking about. Traffic Cohuna, Hotel Tango Mike is passing 1,500 on climb, downwind runway 33. We'll be departing circuit area on a southeasterly heading direct to Echuca. Traffic Cohuna. Okay, time 5:45. Next waypoint in 6 minutes, so that'll be time 51. Cockatoo Lagoon. There's 2,500, pretty much overhead the field. Lena Peak. Pushing it back up towards the peak, there it is. So yeah, saving up for the old loo rolls here in lockdown town. There's the border. That river. That's the Murray River. Big wiggly squiggly thing. Not allowed north of that river. Because they've closed the border. Not allowed to go up there anymore. Gotta level out. Now we intend to graze that border ever so slightly during this section of the flight. Double check our heading here. I'm showing a heading of 113. Yeah, it's about right. Ah, 99 is what we should be on. Right there. Spencer's bugging out of Hamilton. Apparently the conditions aren't really great there, so we might end up spending the night in Ararat instead of Hamilton. But anyway, if that does happen, we'll just need to go somewhere else on Saturday. Hamilton's a really nice spot. Very good airport, great scenery there. Ararat's got nothing. So if you want good scenery, we go to Hamilton. If we want to avoid clouds, we might need to go to Ararat. "20 miles out, time 03. Time 51, we should have the lake. It's not a lake, it's a lagoon. Reckon that's our lagoon right there. Good thing is we can use the Murray River to navigate, because Echuca is on the Murray River as well. It's literally a port, inland port, river town. Thanks for that, Kane. Good idea. We can leave the CTAF for Cohuna, head over to Echuca, and Echuca 119.1. Slightly too far to the right there. That's time 51. Next one's 8 minutes out. 59. Even I can do that maths in my head. And the next one will be 02. Let's check our fuel. Yeah, still more on the right tack than the left. Make a broadcast 10 minutes out. Make sure you stay at exactly, well, something like 3,500. Dropped a little low there. We're also drifting to the right more and more. Here's one of these irrigation canals that come out of the Murray River. So that was Cockatoo Lagoon, and next one is Walpala, little township on the Murray River. Walpala. So yeah, those of you watching from not in Australia or sometime in the future, second version of coronavirus lockdown in Victoria. The border between Victoria and New South Wales is officially shut off. You're not allowed to travel across this border. That border right there, in fact. The river is the border. To be specific, New South Wales owns the river, like all the water in the river, technically, and all the surface of the water. And Melbourne only owns essentially the shoreline from this side onwards. So if we, for instance, flew straight ahead, we'd be crossing a border illegally. Yeah, I was seeing Spencer Packer, the TAF was showing 500 metre visibility at one point. Now there's a couple of other guys that set off like 2 hours ago, so they're like almost at Ararat already. I would have loved to have set off 2 hours ago. I have this thing called work. He's also flying real time, so the sun would be going down as well. We are 9 minutes out. Echuca traffic. Hotel Taker Mike is a Papa Cherokee at 3,500. Currently 17 miles to the northwest of Echuca. We'll be joining to enter the circuit runway 35 Echuca. Estimate time 03. One 6. Ah, right about there. Cool. Scraping the edge of that border. Flirting with the New South Wales police. Hello people, how are you doing? Don't you worry, we're staying on our side. Ten miles out, we're about 3,000 feet. We'll start a very nice shallow descent. Time 57. That's Wolfentown. Okay. 7, 8. Oh yeah, we're about 1 minute early. Should be alright. Traffic at Echuca. Hotel Take a Bike is overhead Warbler at 3,000 feet on descent to join circuit runway 35. Check the fuel there. I'm showing 10. Yeah, still above 10. Beautiful. It's only been 15 minutes already. It's a Murray Valley Highway right there. Murray River just off there, of course. Kind of nip Echuca Township itself, and then we'll pop into the circuit. Circuit height 1,300. So I'll join the dead side of the circuit from 1,800. That's Echuca. And there's a runway. Cool, we'll join the downwind. There's a town I've never actually been to, but I want to one day. Heck, as soon as we're let out of quarantine, I might head on up. Township of Moama on the other side in New South Wales. Mixed to rich. Brakes are released. Undercarriage is fixed. Mixed to rich. Pump on. Fuel set to the fullest tank, which is still the right side. Lights are in. Seats and harnesses are secure. Cherokee traffic, Hotel Tango Mike, joining downwind of runway 33. A little bit further away. Cherokee traffic, Hotel Tango Mike is turning base, runway 35. Carby heat. Stage 1 flaps. Cherokee traffic, Hotel Tango Mike turning final, runway 35. There's the rest of the flaps. .300 above field. Runway's clear. Carby heat away. Vacating to the right. Yeah. Coming back then. Oh. Thought there was an exit there. Or is there? There is. There it is. Is that an exit? Looks a bit iffy. It is. Cool, let's do it. Flaps up. It's marked on the chart as an exit.
Traffic, Chuka, this is Lima Alpha Papa, just doing a radio check.
Alpha Papa, Hotel Tango Mike, we need 5.
Rating me 555. Chuka traffic.
Electrical traffic, Hotel Tango Mike has vacated.
Electrical traffic, Charles Juliet, taxiing to fuel bay.
Oh, James, Victoria is in lockdown. It's pretty boring here. It's cold. There's not much going on. We're not allowed to go anywhere. All of that fun. I believe we sent a Jetstar load of people up to New South Wales last night, and they may not have been tested for the thing. Spencer. Funny. Just making sure no one's coming at us. All good. Fuel bowser. Let's go. Before we do that, let's turn off some lights so people aren't blinded by it. Mangalore's next, and then Bendigo after that. Brakes. 1000 RPM. Okay, let's open her up. Time for some fuel. Okay, we're pretty much just going to fill the tanks up now. As we know, there's some weather events happening down in Hamilton, so if we need to divert, we need to make sure that we have all the fuel we can to make that happen. Right, first thing to do is grab the static system thing, and we'll stick that on the front of the plane. Right there underneath the engine is a nice little contact point. All passengers out. Give it the card. Grab the hose. And we'll plug some fuel into the front. Here we go. All of the fuel. Alright, mightn't be too bad, but I'm guessing I'm talking weather rather than scenery. Full tanks. Done. Alright, we have how many that's litres? Gallons, 25 on each side. That's 50 gallons. Put the hose back in. Grab the static line. Goes into there. Charge out the card so that no one else takes our money. And we need to do the fuel tests. Anyhow, next flight plan. Yep, 50 gallon of fuel on board. We burn about 10 per hour. Going to use about 40, well, we're actually going to use, what's that, about 30? Require 43.1 on board. And I'm going to stick in a little bit of extra holding fuel. Of, how much can we spare? About another 5, so an extra 30 minutes. Holding fuel, 48.1, all good there. Time to grab our fuel drain. That's all fuel by the looks of it. Yep, looking happy. Completely full tank, love it. That's pretty healthy. Another completely full tank. Also nice and healthy. Everything's locked away. Good stuff. Let's shut the doors. Checklist. Okay, weight and balance is checked. We've got a full tank. We have the same zero fuel weight as before. Close and secure the cabin door. Control wheel lock was never installed. Controls free and correct. Check quantity. Yep, all the way up to the top. Fuel selector really doesn't matter. I'm going to go to the left tank just to be different. Flaps retract. They are. Elevator trim set. Cool. Beacon goes in. It's already on. Engine startup. Okay, brakes are set. Fuel selector is set. Master switch in. Don't need a prime. mixture rich. Pump, test. Don't have that there. Pump test. Cool. Throttle slightly cracked. And check the air is clear. Clear and prop. That's RPM, leading it out. Radio is in. Let that settle. Okay, we're going to string these together. We're flying straight through and we're not stopping. Doing touch and goes at every airport that we can put in the flight plan, which will be Mangalore, Bendigo, we'll chuck in Ararat, just because we want to fly over. We might need to come back to it. We won't be doing a touch and go there if we can avoid it. We'll be going straight to Hamilton. Hamilton set. Good stuff. Let's go. Altitude reporting's in. Let's move out. So it's going to be runway 35, taxiing out. We're going to backtrack. And left-hand downwind departure. Left-hand crosswind. No, it will be a downwind. Cool. Left-hand downwind departure down towards Mangalore. The heading after departure will be 127. Set. Checking the compass. I have it's at 10. A little more than. Oh, it's the other way around. Other way around. It's 350. That makes sense. Cool. Have it move. Air Cherokee traffic. Hotel Tango Mike is a Papa Cherokee at the fuel buzzer. We'll be taxiing out to runway 35 by the main taxiway. We'll give a call one solid shot.
Traffic Charlie, Whiskey Juliet, rolling runway 17 for a southeast departure.
Someone's going 17. Well, that's definitely mostly a crosswind, let's be honest. It essentially doesn't matter. Well, the other one's doing a 17 approach. I'd go ahead and call that 100% crosswind.
Traffic.
Yeah, let's do it. That's not runway 17. That's the grass runway. He's gone 23.
Traffic Echuca. Lima Alpha Papa is a Baron BE58. We'll be taxiing for runway 35, departing to the southeast for Mangalore. Echuca traffic.
He's going 35. The other kid that said that it was on 17 actually went on 23. So 35 it is.
Traffic Charlie, Whiskey Juliet, making crosswind, left crosswind there.
Ah, aircraft disappeared on me. Bing! It may pop back in a second. There it is. Yeah, that's all right. Good stuff. I've done meetings with Zoom before.
Traffic at Chuka, Lima Alpha Papa entering and backtracking runway 35 at Chuka.
That's the run-up bay over there. Can barely see it because of the defaulty nature of the scenery, but this is a run-up bay. Mixed rich, park and brake. 1800. Yeah, about 75 on the drop. Copy heat. Everything off. Stabilized. 1000. Why? Are we communicating in Morse code now? Anyway, before takeoff. Seats, belts and doors. Seats are tight, secure. Door is secure. Flight controls. Hi, the drummer boy, just coming up on 6:30 PM in the evening. Elevator trim is set neutral. Carburetor heat is off. Fuel selector is left tank. Fuel pump is in. Gauges.
Traffic at Chuka, Lima Alpha Papa is rolling at runway 35 departing to the southeast for
gauges
to
good,
7,000.
and the wing flaps are up.
To 7,000.
Takeoff checks complete. Yeah, I know, someone's on 17. I haven't heard them yet. No, we'll see. To be fair, the windsock is mostly crosswind. It is a little bit headwind into runway 35, which is why I picked it. I think it's sitting around the 040 mark. A complete crosswind would be, what, 070, 075, something like that. Hasn't gone yet. We'll stay here. And Cherokee Traffic Hotel, Tango Mike, holding short, runway 35.
Traffic at Chuka, Lima Alpha Papa is having flight plan issues. You might be a little bit Chuka.
We can go from the intersection if you want. Let's drop it back to 1000 RPM. Mixture coming back. Right, if we're flying the intersection departure, we're about 1/3. So what's that? 750 meters? It's doable, but I'd rather do it with flaps. Stick it in. Flaps 10 for departure. We start rotating at 55 knots, climb out at 73. Probably even do 65 knot climb out till we get height and then do the 73. Bit of short field, but we can do it. Traffic Echuca, Hotel Tiger Mike entering runway 33 at the intersection departure. Strobes are in. Big light is on. Mixture is rich. Flap is 10. Rotation speed 55. Echuca traffic, Hotel Tango Mike is a Papa Cherokee departing midfield, runway 35, left hand downward departure. Holding on the brakes until we get to 18. Off we go. There it is. $73 for the best rate. Flaps up. Lux it out to about 75, 76 or so.
Echuca traffic, Lima Alpha Pi is rolling runway 35, left downwind departure to the southeast, tracking, we'll be tracking direct to Mangalore.
Don't like that Beechcraft coming at us. I think we'll continue that climb going through and roll out on heading. Time 31. Make it a bit tighter than he can. That's one way to do it. Oh no, he's still there. Cool. Okay, minimum safety altitude is 4,000 feet, but it is daylight and no clouds, so we'll continue that as we wish. He's moving. Echuca traffic, Hotel Tango Mike is departing circuit, climbing out of 1,500 for 3,500 direct to Mangalore. Time 32, note it down.
Echuca traffic, Lima Alpha Pi turning left downwind, we're tracking direct to Mangalore.
Stick in the heading. Track is 144.
good traffic, Hotel Tango Mike. I can see, this is Lima Alpha Pi, I can see you ahead of me.
Yep. That's what happens when you take off after me. I'm ahead of you. Good thing is he can see me, so he can avoid it crashing into my tail. Which kind of goes without saying, but anyway. 3005, there we are. Convert some of that power into speed now instead of climbing. Power coming back, and we'll lean that out. Just going to pop on the autopilot for a little while.
Attitude, good traffic, Hotel Tango Mike will be climbing to 7,000, so we should be above you.
Correct. And we can go over the tower, over the centre now, 1240. Couple of things we need to do: speed, RPM down to 2400. Set. I did hear the beeper go off a little section. And we'll continue leading out the mixture. Just keeping an eye on that EGT. Actually, it's easier just to go straight through your RPM because you don't have a constant speed prop. So as you pull the mixture, your RPM will come up, settle, and then come back down again. And be rough as it goes back down again. So you just check your RPM. There it is, come back down again. So we're lead of peak now. Going to go back to the peak, which is roughly on the yellow line. That's pretty good. Want some up trim, giving it some. Yeah, it's about peak, I think. Yeah, it is. Get a little bit richer peak. All good. Yeah, GT's are good. 10 degrees below maximum now. I see that the autopilot did nothing at all, so we're just going to take that out of the picture. It's different to the... Here it is. On the Piper Comanche, the autopilot looks the same, but the HD track is on the far side one. It's bizarre. So second is equivalent to first. Anyhow. Seven minutes after 32 is 39 and 49. That's easy. 59. Be there on the hour roughly. 55 that thing says. Cool. Big lake coming up. Alright, the next waypoint is OD, and then what's that? Rush something. It's a town name. Okay, that big lake there is Warragamba Basin. Warragamba. So the Warragamba Basin, that lake that you can see up there, that's a man-made lake. It's water diverted off the Goulburn River as part of the area's water storage. On track pretty much straight out the lake. And we want to graze just off the western shore of the lake on the way to Rushworth. Should get there about time 48. So less than 10 minutes away. Over the township, that is. Rushworth. Wonder if that's Rushworth right there. Could be. Think so. .55 was our planned cruise altitude, but we'll stay down here. It's only 30 miles away. Time 55, so it's about 15 minutes. And we'll make an approach into Mangalore. Let's have a listen to the AWIS down there. So, there we go.
Weather Information Service, Mangalore Airport, time 0840 Zulu, wind 110 degrees magnetic at 1 knots, visibility 25 kilometers, cloud clear below 10,000 feet, temperature 6, dew point 5, QNH 1027 hectopascals, rainfall last 10 minutes nil. Automated Weather Information Service, Mangalore.
Okay, the QNH 1027, temperature 6 degrees, wind 110 at 1, which makes me reckon 18 is probably the best option, especially for a circuit. 05 is an option as well, to be honest. Let's do 05. And CSAF 121.1. That's our town that we're looking for. I do intend to pass pretty much directly over the town site, maybe a little bit to the right. Current time 42:55. Okay, 45. We'll make a broadcast over Rushmore. Rushworth, sorry. Not Rushmore. That's the place in the United States where they have presidents' heads. He's going 2-3. Nah. Let's go 1-8. The wind 1-1-0 at 1. It's essentially 1 knot, so calm. But I was picking between 0.5 and 1-8. So 1-8 would be what, 70 degrees off, and 0.5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 degrees off. 0.5 is better. We're going to have an aircraft coming straight at us. If we go for 0.5, we just enter the downwind straight out. That works for me. Traffic Mangalore. Hotel Tango Mike is a Papa Cherokee at 3,500. Overhead Rushworth. Approximately 22 miles to the north of Mangalore. We'll be entering downwind circuit runway 05. Estimate circuit time 55. .45 right now, that's our waypoint. We're there a little early. It's really 45. And 55, which is the same. Cool. The rest won't matter because we're doing the circuit. Altitude at the airfield is, we'll call it 500 feet. So 2,000 feet to join and then 1,500 into the circuit. I'll just lose a little bit of height over the next few miles. 2,000 is perfect where we want to be. There's Deniliquin, there's, what is that, Moama. Here we are, Mangalore. So we're just outside the step for 7,500. So we can climb up to 7,000 feet and we'll be alright. Cool, heading 144 again. And the system reckons we need 133 down there. Don't think we're getting all the wind that we're expecting. Might be because we're 2,000 feet below. Expecting 12 knots and I'm getting 6. Alright, that's half. Cool. Alright, the fork is half.
Traffic Mangalore, Lima Alpha Papa is about
3344.
past 58. We'll be taking
40.
runway 18 for I think a touch and go. Traffic Mangalore.
Literally getting half the wind that I was expecting. Which is good news, kind of. till we actually turn westbound, and that means we don't get as much tailwind as we're expecting. Yeah, we're going to do a touch and go here at Mangalore, and then we'll pop out westbound. There's a couple of things to check when we're popping out westbound. We have this whole danger area, so leaving Mangalore we are going to fly through the danger area because there's no parachute jumping operations happening right now, because there's something that's making people sick. However, Pakapanyal, that's an army base, and that will be active. They won't have flying operations up there, but you know,
Traffic, Mangalore,
the army want their stuff. So yeah, we'll stay inside the Nagambi CTAF area. We'll fly straight through it, 121.1, and just make sure we're north of the 350 Alpha. I'm essentially going to fly straight at Nagambi, and then we'll turn out. $12 miles. There's the local water supply, Goulburn River.
Traffic, Mangalore, Lima Alpha Papa, approximately 10 miles inbound.
We'll make our broadcast right on the 10 mile. There he is, got a TCAS AD, is about 2,000 above. Looks like it's descending. I'm going to enter a hold just once around. Good old 360, let's do it. Off to the left. No need to increase our speed as we enter a delaying action. I do wonder where Mangalore got its name, because there's another Mangalore in India. Same spelling. Bangalore traffic, Hotel Tango Mike is 10 miles to the north of the field at 2,000 feet. We'll be tracking in to join downwind. Runway 05. Estimate traffic time 57. There's the Nagambi, and we can see the Pakapanyal area there. So we'll stay outside the Pakapanyal and go around the Nagambi. Sometimes you'd need to go around Nagambi as well, because it's parachute drop operations.
Site will be taking 18 and go Bangalore.
That there is Nagambi Township, as the field is quite a fair way off out there. 1500 is where we want to join. I think we're pretty much pointed straight at it now.
Traffic Mangalore, Lima Alpha Par will be overflying the circuit at circuit height of 1400. We'll join a left downwind for runway 18 Mangalore.
Another relatively short hop out to Bendigo from here. Bendigo's a nice town as well. I'd love to go there. I've been to Ballarat, but I've not been to Bendigo yet. I've been horrendously unadventurous in the real world in the last 10 years. Like, let's move to Victoria and not go anywhere. — 1027, just double checking it. Got 1026 set. There we are. 7. Airfield's in sight. Once we do the touch and go here, we'll swap tanks once we're established as well. Runway 05. Points in that direction. Cool.
Traffic Mangalore, Lima Alpha Par 10. 18 touch and go, Mangalore.
So it's coming down that way. I was on the downwind, so it's coming around. Other side? Yeah, it would be. Cool. I need to make a nice early left-hand turn after leaving the runway. There's 3 aircraft in the circuit, one's on 18, one's on the ground, vacated, and us. Brakes are released, undercarriage is fixed, mixture full rich. Pump is on, lights are in. Fuel set to the left. Seats and harnesses are secure.
Traffic Mangalore, Lima Alpha Par turning base runway 18, touch and go.
Got
Mangalore.
it. Visual. Mangalore traffic, hotel take a mic turning downwind runway 05. He's on base.
Traffic Mangalore, Lima Alpha Par turning final runway 18 for touch and go, Mangalore.
Perfect, he'll be on the way out while we go in the other direction. Under our wing, I think. There he is. Over the threshold, beautiful. No longer a risk. We will continue on in. Tighten it up a bit.
Traffic Mangalore, Lima Alpha Par, just do our touch and go. Tracking direct Bendigo. Traffic Mangalore.
Yeah, we'll tighten it now. Where is he going now? Should stay on the left-hand side circuit. Power coming off. Traffic Mangalore, Hotel Tango Mike turning base runway 05. Carby heat's on. $80 knots. Make sure I don't have a Beechcraft coming straight at us. There's a flap. Carby heat's off. Mangalore traffic, Hotel Tango Mike turning, final runway 05. All the flaps in. Oh, TK, it's 60, 80 something dollars.
Lima Alpha Par to Hotel Tango Mike, I've got you in sight.
Power on. Flaps up. 60. Mangalore traffic, Hotel Tango Mike on the go on runway 05, turning left-hand crosswind and then tracking direct via the Gambie. Okay, the heading we want is 270 directly west.
Traffic Mangalore, Lima Alpha Par to Hotel Tango Mike. Is that you in Hotel Tango Mike track? Because I recognise your voice.
Yeah, that's me.
Hotel Tango Mike, Lima Alpha Par. I'm actually JB Aviation in Lima Alpha Par B58.
Cool. Power coming back. Yeah, we'll continue that climb, I think. 4,005. Make sure we're passing. There we go. We pass outside of the Gambie's airspace. Brilliant. So we're kind of cutting through there, and then we'll cut the corner once we can. And off we go. Welcome back, toilet. How you doing? Okay, back directly west. Let's make sure we're clear of backup annual.
Mangalore traffic, Tango Bravo Kilo is backtracking runner 05, Mangalore.
Check our compass, showing what's at 285, 286. Seven, 8, 5, 6. Yep. That swings wildly around. Let's go all the way up 6005. Remember, we need to stay below 7005.
Mangalore traffic, Tango Delta Kilo is taking off on 05. Yep, 05. Not departure, Mangalore.
Traffic in Nagambi. Hotel Tango Mike is a Piper Cherokee. We're at 5,500, climbing 6,500, entering the drop zone at Nagambi. We'll be passing through on a westbound heading, passing overhead the field, and tracking Bendigo. Traffic in Nagambi. Be that road there, I think. Wirrate, not far from here. A little town called Wirrate. Ah, there it is up there. And then we'll continue on overhead the field at Nagambi. I reckon we can come further west now. Should be river as well. There it is. 6-5. Let's grab that on auto so we don't bust it. I do need to change a few things. Heading select westbound. Make sure it rolls out properly. Cool. 2,400 RPM. And leading up the RPM. There we go. EGT, I mean. Little rough running. Yeah, that's definitely leaner peak. That's peak there. Might even go a little leaner peak. There's an argument to be had for leaning a peak. Have to do it right though. Gotta. No, that's even hotter. Just keep an eye on that EGT. Not really a fan. That's better. The hotter it is, the worse. Ngambia traffic, Hotel Tango Mike is overhead the Ngambia airfield 6500, tracking directly west to Bendigo. Edge of the drop zone, inside the yellow area. Yellow area is more built up than the green area, which is trees. So once we pass this section here, we should be outside.
For a departure to the south.
Grayt. It's Greytown. We were going to swap tanks, weren't we? Fuel, left tank, and let's switch over to the right. Set. Bumpers out. It's 30 miles out. 26. I wanted to move back into the line so I can pass over the raceway. The Heathcote Park drag strip. Roll them through. The Ngambia traffic, Hotel Tango Mike has departed the drop zone, 6500.
Traffic.
Ideally we want to come back south of that road. Lake. That's Lake Epilock. So I don't want to be as far south as that. Kind of skitting along the north side of the shoreline there. Sure, so there should be a road that runs towards the far western side of a lake. We want to intercept that. I see it. Got it. Cool. That road there.
Hotel, Lima Alpha Papa, Hotel Tango America, just picked up the A-list. Bendigo, it's reading calm, and I'm going to take runway 35.
Runway 22. They're running runway 35 over there. That works for me. Let's drop this, drop that. Bendigo. Yeah, 35 looks good to me. We'll pop straight over the field and left-hand circuit. So midfield downwind join. Possibly all the way out, but we're joining from the dead side anyway, so it's all cool. Tracking west again. What did the flight plan say? Heading 267. Cool. Yeah, that's not quite setting. 265 there. $20 miles out, time 26, time 15. We have about 10 minutes out. Just going to grab AWIS.
Okay, Delta Kilo 2 Hotel Tango Mike, we got you in front and we will mentioning aspiration.
Bendigo Airport, time 0915 Zulu. Wind, calm. Visibility 11 kilometers. Cloud clear below 10,000 feet. Temperature 4, dew point 4. QNH 1027 hectopascals.
Same stuff. Okay, wind, QNH 1027, wind is calm. Temperature 4. Interesting, the dew point is also 4, which means that fogginess is beginning to start. 18 miles out, 1 minute of descent. Switching back into the CTAP. Bendigo traffic, Hotel Tango Mike is a pipe Cherokee 6,500 on descent. We'll be setting up to fly overhead the field at 2,000, then join left hand runway 35. Estimated circuit time 25. Traffic Bendigo. Three fives then. So we are. Okay, let's do it again. 1193. Bendigo CTAF, Hotel Tango Mike is a Papa Cherokee at 6,000 feet on descent. We'll be passing overhead the field at 2,000 above circuit, then joining downwind runway 35. Estimated circuit time 25.
Bendigo traffic, Lima Alpha Papa, overhead of the field. Bendigo.
Field height is 710.
Bendigo traffic, Lima Alpha Papa turning left downwind at runway 35.
Bendigo traffic,
Lima Alpha Papa turning base runway 35, touch and go, Bendigo.
Heading through 2000. We're going to pass this seal of about 2000, then jump to down on at 35, estimate seconds time 27.
miles, 5. Yeah, that'll give us 2,000.
Bendigo traffic, Lima Alpha Papa turning final runway 35, touch and go, Bendigo.
RIP CTAF. Stick it on
Bendigo
westerly
traffic,
heading.
Lima Alpha on final runway 35, change of mind, we'll do a full stop, Bendigo traffic.
Funny stuff, Lachlan. Then again, we have, had Aaron on the screen. Absolutely. At one point, you guys were noobs. I remember flying around the top end of Queensland with you guys flogging around. Ferdinand, g'day. Yeah, someone else gives you the hours over for it's like, yeah, I'm not sure I believe that. You're just trying to trick me into using the runway that you want. Maybe.
Bendigo traffic, Lima Alpha Papa, backtracking runway 35, Bendigo traffic.
Backtracking? Missed the last one there. That'd take some doing. The Aaron Appreciation Club. Good stuff. "3,000 feet, mixture is rich." We're going to level up at 2,700, 100 to go.
Bendigo traffic, Lima Alpha Papa, clear of all runways.
Ah yes, the good old Ferdinand, who was the catalyst of World War One.
Bendigo traffic, Lima Alpha Papa, we are sitting on runway 0523, not clear of a runway, sorry. We're just going to watch the rest of you guys land, and then after you do your touch and goes, I'll depart Bendigo traffic.
4 miles. Field in sight and recognised. I've been looking at it for a while going, I wonder where the airfield is. Yeah, right where I'm looking. Awesome. Yeah, we'll cut the midfield straight through. Bendigo traffic, hotel tanker mic is 2,700 on the dead side of the field. We'll be descending to cross runway 35 at the midfield and then joining downwind to runway 35. Touch and to go.
Bendigo traffic, Lima Alpha Papa, hotel tango mic, I'll watch you fly overhead.
Don't need a running commentary. Yeah, blog CTAF, exactly. blog it, transmit it. Okay, then we go into circuit height, which is to 1,200. No, it's not. It's 2.2, isn't it? What's the height again? 7. Alright, 1,000 above. Yeah, I'll get there one day.
Sorry for the commentary, hotel tango mic.
Jacqueline. Better go CTAF. Better go traffic. Hotel tanker mic is turning downwind runway 35. Touch and go. Railway line going straight through the town. There's circuit height. Yeah, a little wider than I really want it to be, but that's okay. Squeeze it in a little bit. Bit out of the trim, pulling it out. Brakes are released, undercarriage is fixed, mixture full rich, pump is on. We're on the right take and seat belts are fastened. Bendigo traffic, hotel tanker mic turning base runway 35. 80 knots, perfect. Looking okay. I'll delay the flap a little bit because we're a little wider than I really want it to be. I've got a pappy. Cool. That one. Bendigo traffic, hotel tanker mic turning in final runway 35, touch and go. There's all the flaps. Carburetor heats off. Oh, it's coming up. 60, 70.
Bendigo traffic, Lima Alpha Par lining up runway 35, Bendigo.
Bendigo traffic, Tango Delta Kilo is on down runway 35, turning downwind.
That's 500. Moving. Pilot traffic, Hotel Tango Mike is turning crosswind on climb 6,500, tracking direct to Hamilton. That'll be southwest bound.
Bendigo traffic, Lima Alpha Par rolling runway 35, departing to the southwest, direct to Hamilton. Bendigo traffic.
Okay, we're out of the west of it.
Bendigo traffic, Tango Delta Kilo, turning base on 35.
Base, there he is down there somewhere. Got the one on the runway, can't see the one on base. Oh well. We're above the CTAF now, or above the circuit, so up we go.
Bendigo
Heading
traffic, Tango Delta Kilo, standing flat on 935.
BDG to Maryborough, 23 minutes out. Heading heading 228. Down there. Current time 31. We would have left second time 30. 2053. Minimum safe altitude 4,800. We'll continue climb 6,500. 100 knot climb.
Bendigo traffic, Alpha Papa to Hotel Tango Mike, I've got you in sight ahead of me.
Indeed, there's a big chunky, like at the moment where we are now at Bendigo, I guess you'd call it 100% water air saturation. So the dew point is the same as the temperature, 4 degrees. It basically means it's just waiting for a kernel of water to come in, and the cloud will just form essentially out of thin air. That's why they're forecasting fog at the moment in most of Western Victoria, all the way through tonight. Should have gone for a smaller time offset.
Bendigo traffic, Tango Delta Kilo, 1,200 on climb, tracking direct Hamilton.
Now what I forgot to do was file the new flight plan that I've got, which is in the system for YHML. It's like a 2-hour flight. There we go.
Bendigo traffic, Lima Alpha Papa, passing through 5,000 for 6 after 7,000, Lima Alpha Papa.
We're past Kangaroo Flat. Is that the little heart-shaped reservoir? Crusoe reservoir. Yep, almost like a little heart shape. That one there. And Kangaroo Flat right about there. If you know Bendigo. I know someone that lived at Bendigo, but I've never been. Obviously the highway going down past Big Hill.
Bendigo traffic. Alpha Papa to Hotel Tango Market, Bendigo, Crusoe, Morganford. It's a pretty nice place.
Cool. I need to go one day. Get rid of this COVID. Get some wanderlust happening.
Hotel Tango Mike, Bendigo traffic, yeah, it's pretty nice.
Alrighty, we can probably monitor Melbourne Centre properly now. 125.3.
Evening, X-ray November Foxtrot, flight level 430.
X-ray November Foxtrot, g'day Melbourne. Property 16, track direct,
What do you reckon? Flight following?
yeah, Livery 16, you can track direct to the Whiskey Juliet.
Oh, that was alright. Having a chat about wanting to go someplace. Oh yeah, that was Kangaroo Flat and all those places. Oh,
Whiskey Juliet.
is that Aaron? Oh, very good. Good stuff. He's flying IFR stuff. Probably out of Adelaide or something. How are they doing up there? Ooh, they're busy. Look at that. This centre's only controlling out to about there. I think he's busy as heck. Cool.
Melbourne Centre, Lima up.
Let's grab heading.
Tracking direct to Hamilton.
HD.
Perfect calling unreadable, break, figure 3 clear, contact number 1, approach 1, 2, 4 days,
6,500, and I'll just autopilot that.
16, traffic information is going to be Delta Romeo Sierra, a PC-12 estimating the Whiskey Juliet at time 09, and I believe there was
Let's get
traffic on
ourselves
the ground
sorted.
Jetstar 580. I said that I wasn't at the moment, so all I know is that they've landed at Mildred at the time. Okay, copy that. Thank you very much. That information to Wolfie 1616.
Ah, he's going to Mildura.
Whiskey Juliet in descent at 3000. Adelaide QNH is now 1024. Traffic inbound is velocity 1616, estimating Adelaide at time 51. And traffic.
So clearly come out of, where are we, Ballarat? No, Bendigo, sorry. Let's force them over there. There's Stall, there's Ararat. There's Bendigo, so we're tracking straight through here. We're going to go slightly to the north of Maryborough. E-class lower level is 8,500, so if you wanted to pop up another 2,000 feet, we'd need to talk to ATC. We'll continue passing straight through Maryborough. We'll pretty much pass over the top of Ararat and then into Hamilton.
We are maintaining
Hopefully.
6,800.
I'm going to select NDB. Was that 203?
Right, Melbourne Centre, contact Melbourne Centre 124 days 0.
Wonderful, sir. Okay, cool.
Contact Melbourne Centre 124 days 0. Limit on supply, thanks.
Yeah, that's right. Lachlan and Aaron are easy to figure out. Sometimes I get QF and Spencer a little bit off, but yeah. Bit more practice. I'll get your voices eventually. That looks about leaned. Just test it a little bit more. That's definitely on the lean side.
Melbourne Centre. Good evening. Lima Alpha Papa. Departed. Good. Byron.
Gonna hold down that button.
Lima Alpha Papa, not heard you whether it's there where you kept breaking up.
Lima Alpha Papa.
He's VFR anyway. We'll stay out of his hair for the moment. Let some gap happen here. Oh, we're at the same altitude. Dang it.
Lima Alpha Papa, can you go have your details again, please?
Lima Alpha Papa, sorry.
Let's check where. What, Maryborough. So, Maryborough? We'll just pick up a
Lima
VFR
Alpha
flight
Papa,
following.
we
We
are
don't give it a
departed
high fire or
Bendigo
anything.
and we are going to Hamilton.
Lima Alpha Papa, Roger, can you report the time that you departed?
53. And a
Lima Alpha
Avoca.
Papa, just give me 1
Yeah,
second,
Avoca.
sorry.
Ah, Avoca, the little township there. It's only 6 minutes between.
Lima Alpha Papa, we depart on 30.
It's going to come off the frequency for a bit. It's painful. Shelbourne. So the next big town that we go past is Shelbourne. 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 We call Melbourne Melbourne. So.
Today, 22 Upper Bravo, thanks. Class model 340, tracks direct. Bravo Hotel India for Broken Hill.
Direct to Broken Hill, Bravo Hotel India, 340.
I think we're past Shelbourne already. Yeah, there's a river. So we're down past, like, nearly to Eddington. Nearly there. Alright, cool.
X-ray November, Foxtrot, star clearance available.
Lane Curry Reservoir.
X-ray November, Foxtrot, you can expect the Alexi 3 X-ray arrival.
I think I'll go into the nav for the moment.
Alexi 3 X-ray arrival with the Duke.
We do the
runway
slack
05,
nav.
ready, descend via the staff flight number 2, flight
Re-intercept from there.
Okay, cleared the Alexi 3 Alpha, correction, Alexi
That's a
3
good
X-ray,
idea. Hopefully.
Star with fixed transit.
Once Lachlan's figured out his way around the Mad Dog. Ah, I see Lachlan is posting pictures of it. Cool.
Velocity 16 at 16, control services terminated, report on the ground. Customer center up on the ground where we're at. Roger, velocity 16, 16, thanks.
Melbourne Centre, Trident 71.
Trident 71, okay, Melbourne Centre, I'm just going to give you a new score to time. It's going to be score 3357.
Squawk 3357, Trident 71.
What's our ground speed? 126. What's it showing up in here?
Trident 71.
Okay, much lower.
Pilot line, because I'm unable
116,
to identify,
so about 10 knots faster.
Or it's not registering through your aircraft.
Okay,
It is
interesting.
mode Charlie. I'll just cycle it to see what happens. Trident.
What's the wind doing? 14 knots, mostly tail. 15 knots there. It's the heading. Okay, it's quite a fair bit. Would have been that. Okay. So the current wind out here now is, what's the time? 7. So it would have been 0900. Maybe it shifted. See if we can feed the actual the wind in. Somewhere around there. south almost. Okay. The wind's like 180 degrees off where it should have been.
Jet Melbourne Centre, Delta Romeo Sierra, can you settle a bet? Delta Romeo Sierra, say again. Melbourne Centre, Delta Romeo Sierra, can you just verify something for us from Maxim to Whiskey Juliet? It's 42 miles. Delta Romeo Sierra, from Maxim to Whiskey Juliet, it is about 41, 42 miles.
No.
Thanks very much. You've just won me a carton of beer. I'll take one. Well, that's great.
Melbourne Centre, g'day, just flight early, we're on the ground at North Road. We need a requested clearance.
Just 580, g'day, Melbourne Centre. Cork 335.
There's Maryborough coming up on the GPS.
Just 580, traffic information is a velocity 737-800 inbound for Mildura, estimating at time 5-1, and second I-5 traffic is a PC-12 coming in from the east, descending for 90,000 now, estimating Mildura at time.
72 miles away.
I can't see that one at time.
It is
13.
Melbourne Centre, g'day, contact 726, passing 541, Nancy, coming 54240.
26, g'day, Melbourne Centre, I'm up to 513.
Plan by this by level 370, contact 726.
Copy the 737 and the 2C12. We're just 580, thanks.
Just 580, contact me airborne with flight details for clearance.
Just 580, we'll come.
Before we check in, we might listen to the AWIS down at Hamilton. See how they're going down there with weather. See if that fog has rolled in yet.
Information Service, East Sale Airport.
Nope, rolled that wrong. We're not going to East Sale, we're nowhere near there. That's a 6, I guess, or an 8.
Recycle Squawk on 06, so what was the last bit, sorry?
0644.
Automated Weather Information Service,
644,
Hamilton Airport, time 0946 Zulu, wind 110 degrees magnetic at 6 knots, visibility 15 kilometers, cloud clear below 10,000 feet, temperature 5, dew point 3. QNH 1026 hectopascals. Rainfall 10.
Cool. So the weather seems to be okay. The visibility is a little bit down, but not too bad. Maryborough, right there, I think. Ah, there it is. Maryborough, time 48. Let's pick up the speed here. It's more like 118.7. Yeah. Six minutes after 48. B50.
That's up for 39, descend 8,000 feet, Melbourne to NH1027.
4.
You said 8,000 feet, Melbourne to NH1027. That's up 4,000.
Okay, that time will put us just over the top of Avoca.
Velocity 219, climbing flight level 240, passing flight level 200. Velocity 219, Melbourne, Santa Fe, climb flight level 340. Climb flight level 340,
7.
velocity 219.
2. Cool. So I reckon time 33 according to that. It reckons nothing like that. Alright, we'll see who's around. Might be missing my point. Where are we? Avoca, Avoca to Ararat, Ararat to Grampians, Grampians to Hamilton. Only 30 miles out, time 06 is about right. Oh, that's Ararat, never mind. Cool, that makes more sense. 06 for Ararat, I'm showing 07. Time down at Hamilton's time 33, it'll probably be 30, somewhere between 30 and 35. I chucked Ararat in as an actual waypoint. It's probably not a bad idea because it's pretty much on the line. Hi there, Owen, how you doing? That moisture is starting to crystallise out of the atmosphere. Gonna check our heading. 21, 22, 23. We've got 23.3. Something like that. Hydraulic panel in the MD-88 is on the first officer side. It's really hard to see from the captain's position. It'll be the equivalent of about here. 2 switches and a third switch on the side. It's on the other side of the pedestal from the captain. Kind of right next to the first officer's left knee, in fact. If the first officer were to run forward and jam his knee into the panel, he'd probably hit a couple of the hydraulic switches. Hi there, JB Aviation. We just grabbed them off airservices.com, which is a publicly funded website. Taxpayers paid for this. And there's your charts right here. VTC, VNC, TAC, etc. And you get the URSA from here.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
That's airservicesaustralia.com/AIP, and that'll probably bring it there.
Climb flight level 370.
We're on 124.0. Cool. He doesn't sound too busy at the moment. We'll give him a call at Ararat. Give him some flight following. A VFR flight following. Someone's 1,000 feet above us. We're at 6,000. They're at 7. We're going west. Hemispherical rule does apply above 5,000 feet. I'll get my position report request ready overhead Ararat. So Ararat, we're pretty much flying over the Grampians Highway and then down to Hamilton. It's pretty much direct from there. 30 minutes.
Qantas 150,
Give or take.
climbing through flight level 190 per 240.
Qantas 150, Melbourne, Cherokee, climb flight level 360.
Climb flight level 360 for Qantas 150. Any chance of 4 minutes away from the cockpit?
Qantas 150, Eco must have moved as well.
Qantas 150.
Few hills up in this part of the world. That's why the minimum safety altitude is up at 5,200 feet. You can find that out by checking this chart here. We can see Ballarat, Bendigo up there, Ararat here. We see inside the Ararat area, this big square here with Storwell and Ararat. Here's a big 5 and a little 2. That means inside this square the minimum safety altitude is 5,200 feet. So you need to plan to be above that. Especially at night, IFR, any of that stuff. VFR you can get away with flying below the minimum safety altitude because you're taking care of yourself by looking out the window, making sure you don't crash the hills. But if it was nighttime flying, you'd absolutely have to be above that. Line of clouds up ahead. I'm hoping they're not too high. That's the issue. If we request flight following, we are essentially stuck above 5,200 feet. So if we run into some clouds, we're going to have to turn back. Whereas if we don't request flight following, we can do the dodgy and weave around, find gaps in the clouds. Of course, the plus side is, if something broke on the aeroplane and we had to crash land somewhere, by being on a flight following, it's not really a flight plan, but they're watching our transponder move across the country. They know who we are, they know where we are. We don't have to wait for our SAR time to expire before someone comes looking for us. So probably take time. Yeah, maybe another 15. Yeah, I'll live for 15 minutes. I'll pop an alarm in. Set alarm 15 minutes. Done. No one's talking, he's obviously not busy. So I'll make the request. Get some paper ready.
Namaste, good evening, Kilo Katie Delta with you climbing flight level 180. 1. 80 Delta Melbourne Centre, good day. Velocity 219, contact Melbourne Centre 125.3,
Centre on 125.3, velocity 219, good night.
Qantas 150 back in the flight deck.
Qantas 1.
On the Mad Dog, you need to make sure that you have your little flippy things on the back of the throttle, both of them up. On the top you need your APU set and essentially the air conditioning system off, but able to be run. Then on the top of the overhead up here, you've got two little flippy switches. One of them goes forward, you have to hold it down or use the mouse wheel to latch it forwards. Then you check your RPM, which comes up to, you know, the N2% 20, and then you click on the fuel. And you wait for the switch over to occur. You'll hear it go cling, and you'll watch your EPR stabilize, and then you do it for the second engine after you switch off the starter for the first engine. Read, have a look at one of my flights tutorials. I said, haha, maybe you could search YouTube for a tutorial, not by me, but if you just watch one of my flights, you should be able to see the click spots.
Melbourne Centre, good evening.
Station Calvin, Melbourne Centre, good day.
Melbourne Centre, 168 with you, flight level 400.
Qantas 158 Melbourne Centre, good day. Yes, good day.
Good day, sir.
Hotel Tango Mike, you on the street?
Hotel Tango Mike, FM.
Hotel Tango Mike, Melbourne Centre, good day, Port 1651.
We're about to request that, but yeah, 1651, Hotel Tango Mike. And Hotel Tango Mike requests VFR flight following.
Hotel Tango Mike, Roger, go ahead with your details.
Hotel Tango Mike is 6,500, approximately 4 miles to the northeast of Ararat, tracking direct to Hamilton.
Hotel Tango Mike, Roger, identified traffic agreement Alpha Mike, 6,800 approximately 20 miles ahead, along with Tango W0 off to your right hand side, 7,500.
Go with traffic, Hotel Tango Mike. Cheating cheaterer. I've never had a reverse request for a VFR following before. Hello, this is Melbourne Centre. I would like to flight follow you. In Soviet Victoria, flight follows you. Yeah, looks like we're still going to Hamilton. I've just picked up flight following accidentally, just by stumbling into it.
151, contact Melbourne Centre, 125.3, bye-bye.
Over 125.3, thanks for your service, talk to you next time.
Melbourne Centre, good evening, flight on 1730, with you, we're coming through flight level 150,
Two together.
Qantas 150, contact Melbourne Centre, 125.3, bye-bye.
125.3, Qantas 150.
Melbourne Centre, good evening, flight off 1730 with you to the...
Okay, Township absolutely should be off our...
Slide up to 17.
Kind of out that way a bit. There's a stall over there. There it is, found it. Township in sight. That's Ararat. I think we can catch a train to Ararat. Or used to be able to, V-line. That's another project. Travel on all the trains that we possibly can. Going back directly west for a second. Showing 265. Yeah, that's about right. Cool. I can see clouds ahead. And yeah, we can only get down as far as, was it 5,200? It is 5.2. Might need to cancel the VFR flight following between Ararat and Hamilton. That cloud's an issue. Might need to yeah, lose 1,000 feet, go non-standard direction. Oh, Center 125.3, Hotel Tango Mike.
158 start.
Melbourne Centre Hotel Tango Mike.
Hotel Tango Mike, today Melbourne Centre.
Hotel Tango Mike is VFR flight following approximately 6 miles to the southeast of Ararat, tracking direct to Hamilton.
Hotel Tango Mike, today Melbourne Centre. So far traffic is Lima Alpha Papa, a Darren 58 here, 12 o'clock, 13 miles, tracking for Hamilton. And V5 traffic to your 1 o'clock is Tango Delta Kilo. They're not with me at this present point in time on the frequency, but they'll be to your 5 o'clock at about 3 miles.
Go over the traffic, Hotel Tango Mike. Yes, we're going to have to track slightly off.
Good evening, Tango Delta Kilo.
So I reckon we'll descend a little bit and turn to the left a little bit. These are the Grampian Mountains just off the side here.
Tango Delta Kilo, today Melbourne Centre.
Yeah, that's going to
Tango Delta Kilo.
Tango Delta Kilo, today Melbourne Centre, you're identified.
The aircraft's not really set up for IFR, it's not very good at it.
Descend 130, try 71.
Neither's the real one. In fact, the real Hotel Tango Mike is not rated for IFR flight. We can do night VFR, but yeah, actually flying into a cloud is not actually a thing. We might go around the Grampians, so to the south of the Grampians, and then cut back up. So we don't want to fly over the mountains because we're going to run into those hills. Yeah, we'll drop 1,000 feet.
Stations inbound for Adelaide information. Indian air current changes the winds 110 degrees, 6 knots, 218, 102. Information India. Trump 71, Decent 9000, Edinburgh, QNH 1024.
Send 9000, 1024, try 71.
Centre, Hotel Tango Mike.
Hotel Tango Mike, go ahead.
Hotel Tango Mike, just seeing some clouds up ahead. We'll be descending below the MSA, tracking directly south to maintain clear of the Grampians.
Hotel Tango Mike, control services terminated.
Control service terminated, Hotel Tango Mike.
Tango Delta Kilo, safety alert, traffic is it's definitely a piper. I believe that it is a Warrior to your 9 o'clock, 3 miles or 4 miles to 6,500 descending below the MSA. Maintain visual separations with traffic and report traffic inside.
We've got a traffic sign, thanks for the advice. Tango Delta Kilo.
Tango Delta Kilo.
Qantas 151 requesting 2 minutes out of the cockpit.
We're outside of flight following now.
Station calling, call sign only.
It was an interesting experience.
Qantas 151.
Anyway, by tracking south, we'll get behind these guys and they can do their operations over at Hamilton. We'll go around the Grampians instead of over them, and everything will be great.
Thank you.
Melbourne Centre, Lima Alpha Papa.
The ground out here is about 1,000 feet above sea level.
To Hamilton.
Lima Alpha Papa, you descend at your discretion. You'll be leaving my control area to the south. Control services terminated.
Hamilton elevation 803 feet.
On the ground at Hamilton stores, launch cancellation.
And 124.2.
Lima Alpha, copy that. Report on the ground at Hamilton. Thanks for your help. All report when we're on ground.
Jetstar 580, contact Melbourne Centre 124, David 10, g'day.
124, that's 10, Jetstar 580, g'day.
Centre, Qantas 1062, landed good Cherokee, Starwatch.
Qantas 1062, Starwatch cancelled, time blind 5. G'day, Q-Link 80
I reckon 3,500 just is about the sweet spot, and we do want to swap tanks now.
Q-Link 80 Delta, g'day, Melbourne Centre.
Opposite tank set.
I'll maintain flight 180.
Roger, maintain flight 180, Q-Link 80 Delta.
Melbourne Centre, Qantas 151 is back in the cockpit.
Qantas 151.
So two little lakes, Mount William Swamp and the Lake Molehead.
Tango Delta Kilo Crest.
Station calling, say again.
I believe this one is
Tango
Molehead.
Delta Kilo Crest.
Tango Delta Sierra, go.
Tango Delta Kilo, we'd like to turn left
There
heading
goes my alarm.
180 and also descend to 4,500 due that weather.
Tango Delta Kilo, navigation at your own discretion. You can descend, correction, you can leave control at descending. No traffic is Hotel Tango Mike, a Piper Warrior to your 9 o'clock, 4,000, about 5 miles. And another traffic is unverified inbound for Hamilton. Control services 78 remain on the streets of the area, QNH 1024.
1024, copy traffic and remain on the frequency Tango Delta Kilo, thank you.
Melbourne Centre, Delta Romeo Sierra, cancel Mid-Jura Sandwich.
Tango Delta Sierra, Sandwich cancel time 1.
Marinda and Glenthorpe Road coming up somewhere just off to our left here. Probably try to pick that up and follow it.
All stations, Melbourne Centre will be back in 1 minute.
Down to Glen Thompson. Might not need to go all that way, but we'll track the plane and then pop in once we pass the last of the mountains. 3,500. Might even go further. What do you reckon that cloud is above us? It's probably not 500 yet. Yeah, back it off a bit more. And we'll keep that turn going.
Qantas 150 requesting 3 minutes away from flight deck.
Qantas 150, I'll just give you star clearance now if you're ready to copy.
Go ahead, Qantas 150.
Qantas 150, expect the star clearance to be Alexi 3 Zulu arrival. Actually, Alexi 3 X-ray arrival, runway 05 with the Duke's transition. When ready, descend flight level 250.
Okay, we've got Alpha Cloud, and there's that road that I was looking for.
Stand by, Qantas 150. Say again for Qantas 150.
Qantas 150 star clearance of the
That's 2,500 there.
X-ray arrival with the Duke's transition. Runway 05. When ready, descend flight level 250.
Alexi 3
As I said, we've got a ground height of about between 800 and 1,000
when
feet.
ready, descend flight level 250.
So I don't really want to go below, say, 1,500 at all. Probably not even below 2,000, but yeah. Below 1,500 is probably going to be like one of those things where you can't fly built up areas.
G'day, Qantas 670 with you, passing through flight level 203 for 240.
Loving these little lakes everywhere. They're cute.
Flight level 350, Qantas 670.
219, star clearance available.
Velocity 219, ready to copy.
Velocity 219, star clearance of the Alexei 3 X-ray arrival runway. Correction, Alexei 3 X-ray arrival at the Duke transition. Runway 05, when ready, descent flight level 250.
Courtesy Alexei 3 X-ray arrival, runway 05 with the Duke's transition, and when ready, descend flight level 250, velocity 219.
1 star clearance available.
Fuel status well above half. I've still got an hour and a half, 2 hours fuel.
Melbourne Centre, Qantas 151 approaching top descent, requesting descent.
Qantas 151, star clearance.
Are you VFR? Yeah, we just popped over cloud there.
I'll dig radar vectors to
that sounds like the word.
151, no worries. You can expect the ILS correction, the INAV Zulu approach runway 05, when ready turn left heading 270, descent flight level 250.
Left 270, descend flight, when ready, descend flight level 250. Qantas 151, expect the ILS approach runway 05.
Qantas 151, just advising you, there is no ILS to 05. You can expect either a visual approach or you can expect exit to final.
Alright, sorry about that, I'm just looking at my papers. Oh yeah, 05 doesn't have the ILS. We will like vector to final, please.
Qantas 151, expect exit to final, wasn't it? Turn left heading 270 degrees.
Left 270, Qantas 1.
Just below us is the green swamp.
Species 12 taxiing Mildura for Adelaide.
Literally just called Green Swamp. What a wonderful name. I wonder what Green Swamp is like. Has anyone ever been to Green Swamp? It's on Red Hill Road. That's Red Hill Road there.
1027 Delta Romeo.
Very lonely, windswept looking place.
Velocity 219 has left flight level Juliet, descending to flight level 250.
Red 521.
Melbourne Centre, Qantas 151 leaving flight level 370.
Qantas 151, thanks, descend flight level 130.
You can save about 3 minutes passing through that gap, but you know,
Velocity 219 has
why
left
risk it?
340, descending to flight level 250.
Velocity 219, thanks.
Chile, AT request present position.
18 miles out, we got time 32. I'll call in Sarwatch at time, what is it, 40, yeah, let's go for Sarwatch 40.
Melbourne Centre, Jetstar 779, climb to flight level 240.
Jetstar 779, today Melbourne Centre, climb flight level 350.
Climb flight level 350, Jetstar 779.
All stations stand by, Melbourne Centre will be back.
It's a place down there called Rannoch Park, R-A-N-N-O-C-K. No idea what kind of park it's meant to be. Maybe it's the type of places where people ride horses.
Melbourne Centre, Delta Romeo Sierra, do you want us to remain with the same score?
This here is Mount Sturgeon, S-T-U-R-G-E-O-N. And just before that is Mount Abrupt.
Station having a request for Mildura, stakeholders on that.
Delta Romeo Sierra.
So that is the Grampian Ranges, the mountain range, the Grampians.
Phil once again, killing Katie Delta, go ahead.
Keeling Gatti Delta request business position direction Mildura Whiskey Juliet to the RNAV runway 09.
Keeling Gatti Delta, you can track direct correction. Track direct to Mildura's Whiskey Juliet for the RNAV 09, descend flight level 130.
Track Mildura Whiskey Juliet, down when ready 5130, Keeling Gatti Delta.
Other stall, there's Grampians. We're going down to here, aren't we?
Qantas 150 back.
Qantas 150.
Just heard the pitch and the engine change a little bit. We've been accelerating. Just camper down, there's Ballarat.
G'day, flight of 1730 with you. We've just left flight level 220 for 130. We're estimating to be getting into Hamilton. Request to hold over the NDB over the number Hamilton 5000.
Flight 1730, g'day Melbourne Centre. Verify level?
Currently 210.
Flight 17, correction, 1730, Centre 5, maintain correction defense.
You. There he is, got him. Aircraft in sight. Let's switch over to the CTAF. 11 miles out. Hamilton traffic, Hotel Tango Mike is a Papa Cherokee. We are at 3,500, 10 miles to the east of Hamilton. We'll be tracking in to join the circuit at time 32. Traffic Hamilton. I reckon runway 35.
Traffic Hamilton, Lima Alpha Papa, parked at the bay.
Fallen trail behind this one. Can't see the other on the TCAS. That's a TCAD rather than TCAS. ADSB rather than transponder.
Traffic Hamilton, Lima Alpha Papa, Hotel Tango Mike on recommended 17 is what I took.
Cool. Based on what?
The Hamilton traffic, Papa Alpha Romeo, A West is 035, so probably runway 35.
Yeah, we'll do that too.
Hamilton traffic, Lima Alpha, must have updated after I came in. Sorry, Tango Mike. Weather must have updated when I was landing. Coming from traffic,
Good stuff,
Tango Delta Kilo is in Balenza. Our intention is to cross the airfield at 2,500 and join the downwind on 035 as to the second time at 33.
Let's slow her down. The Bonanza's only doing about 110 knots. Get some space between us and them so that they're on final one way, still on downwind.
125, goodbye.
Traffic Hamilton, Cherokee, Papa Alpha Romeo is 10 nautical miles inbound from the northeast. Estimated circuit time 4:05. Hamilton traffic.
Airfield in sight.
Sorry, at 2,300 descending.
We'll keep following the other traffic. Sticking with them seems to be the thing to
Tango
do.
Mike, have a good night and hope you have a good landing. I'm going to sign off now. Good night.
Okay. Blog it. Do it now. Brakes are released, undercarriage is fixed, mixture is full forward. Pump is on. Fuel is set to the fullest tank. Fullest tank is the right tank. Right tank selected. Instrument is set. 1026 set. Seats and harnesses are secure. Runway 35.
Hamilton traffic, Tango Delta Kilo standing on downwind runway 35.
Runway's inside. I think we'll go the whole hog, turning it away. A2A down to 1,800. Hamilton traffic, Hotel Tango Mike is on the dead side of the field on 2,500. We are descending down to 1,800. We'll join a downwind runway 35.
And Hamilton traffic, Tango Delta Kilo and base runway 35.
Good stuff.
Turning final runway 35, Tango Delta Kilo.
I'll pick it up at about 100 knots.
With information from India, it's descending to 9,000, passing flight level 133.
India? What? How?
Jet by the start 6,000 and we expect runway 18.
Oh, it is broadcasting all the way from Adelaide. My golly.
No worries, we do whatever we're told. We'll expect
And Hamilton, Tango Delta Kilo is vacating by the left, 1035 is vacating.
Until I try the landing.
Hamilton traffic, Hotel Taking Bike is downwind at runway 35. Hi there JB Aviation, we're going to fly into this big Melbourne GA event on Saturday. Avalon, possibly even Moorabbin, that kind of stuff. So Melbourne, Geelong, Melbourne. I think the next one's Torquay, so I can say hi to Aaron on the way through. Comes traffic, Hotel Tango Mike, turning base runway 35. Come heats on. Stage of flaps. Yeah, T-Varsy, look at that.
Traffic, g'day, Fox 1730, IFR PG12, currently 3000, going to be holding overhead field on the Hamilton and DC. About to enter the hold now, left turns overhead 2700.
Hamilton traffic, Hotel Tango Mike, final runway 35.
Turn runway 35, Hamilton traffic.
Hamilton traffic, Hotel Tango Mike, final 35. Yeah, someone's floating over there. Speaking of floating, we kind of floated that landing, but whatever.
Papa Alpha Romeo, downwind 35.
So downwind. We'll go on this position. Bit of a texture error here. I'll see if I can fix that for next week. Fuel Bowser, good stuff. We'll fuel that up over the next couple of days so we can be full again before the next stream. We'll do that off screen. Time 8:30.
Hamilton traffic, Papa Alpha Romeo, base runway 35, stop Hamilton traffic.
Where shall we go? That's not helping much at all. Okay. Well, this is clearly GA area, so that hangar looks good.
Hamilton traffic, Papa Alpha Romeo, turns final, runway 35, Hamilton traffic.
Ah, that's Aero Club right there. Cool. I don't know why a SR22 is taxing through a fence. That'd be funny. Different scenery probably. Bet it's not as good. Oh, he's going to the fuel. Good stuff. Thousand RPM. Ah, we should contact center. Otherwise I have to ring them to cancel Starwatch. Time is 40, which is exactly when we expect.
34 for Qantas 670. Qantas 670, you can expect GLS approach from runway 34.
Qantas 670, thanks.
Absolutely, to get out, FLAi.
9 star clearance available.
201.
It's the 779 star clearance is the RB6 Alpha arrival, runway 34. When ready, descend flight level 270.
RB6 Alpha arrival runway 34, and when ready descend flight level 270, Jetstar 779. And just confirm we'll grab the GLS as well.
Jetstar 779, you can expect GLS approach runway 34.
779, thanks.
Qantas 670 report, mock number.
I think we might call him on the phone. It'll be easier.
Qantas 670.
Let's drop it. Alright, let's jump out and meet at the tail. What's the current UTC time again? $10:42. Done. Send him a text message. He was busy. Spinny man. That's true. We could have flown the entire thing without talking to center, but we did. We picked up a flight following. We used it for about 5 minutes and we dropped it. Funny stuff. Cool, got the reply confirmation that we've got a Starwatch cancel time. So we're happy. They won't go off and cry. Hey dude, get out. Wheel chocks are in. Pitot cover. Tie down. Don't know where to walk over to see a good shot of the aeroplane. Let's go over here. Ah, over the hangar. Cool. There we go. Hotel Tango Mike at Hamilton in Victoria. Anyhow, that has been a nice little GA around Victoria. We stayed within the state, almost. We didn't land in any other state anyway. Next GA around Australia is probably going to be from here into Melbourne via Torquay. And we've got a big GA around, GA inside the Melbourne area. So I might do a lap of Melbourne, the Port Phillip Bay in this plane. And then we'll switch over to the Cessna to go down to Tassie at some random point in the future. Anyhow, I'll see you guys probably tomorrow, where I'll be hopefully flying up to Brisbane or somewhere near Brisbane from Melbourne. Till then, I've been Musical Aviator, and I will see you guys next time. From the locked down state of Victoria, where we are not allowed to move around the state as much as go around to any other state. 6 weeks of lockdown started yesterday. Ciao for now.